Hey guys, so today we're going to do a charging test with the Model Y rear-wheel drive and the dual motor from Germany. This one is built in China, Shanghai, so this is about 5 months old and this one's about 1 month old. So it's a pretty fair comparison. They're both around 4% charge right now, cold. They haven't been preheated or anything. We're going to go straight to a supercharger, which is about 1 kilometer away. And we're going to charge them all the way up to 100 to see how long that takes, and we're going to compare the charging graph as well, and we'll see which is faster to charge. So the batteries will be cold by the time we get there, no preconditioning again, so that's going to be quite interesting. Everyone keeps saying the LFPs are terrible in cold temperatures. I guess we'll find out exactly how bad or what the difference is between a dual motor and the rear-wheel drive. Okay, so we made it. 2% battery. Both of them are on 2% battery. We're just gonna back them up, charge them, and see what happens. So just a quick video before we start the charging test. The 5 kilometer drive, it took 10 minutes to get the supercharger, and I have a fuel consumption of 21.5 or 215 watt hours per kilometer. This is on the rear-wheel drive. Okay, and now we're gonna check out the dual motor, and we have 280 watts per kilometer. Okay, so quite the difference, but not too bad. Okay, so I plugged in a couple seconds ago. Let's have a look. We're currently charging with a not very impressive 47 kilowatt hours. This is on the rear-wheel drive. Okay, so not the best. Let's have a look what the dual motor is doing. Okay, bit of a difference. So this one's charging at 137 to 138 kilowatts, so bit of a difference. Already it has quite the advantage, so we'll wait and see how long it takes for it to warm up. Still at 42. It's not looking very good. I guess we'll see what we end up with. Okay, so we have the results. When we first pulled in, the rear-wheel drive, the one on the right, the white seats, that one said 1 hour and 40 minutes to a full charge, and the dual motor said 1 hour and 15 minutes for a full charge. Now, the interesting part is that didn't really happen. So from a 2% charge when we first got here to 99%, the rear-wheel drive finished first, and it took 1 hour and 9 minutes, versus the dual motor that took 1 hour and 12 minutes. So I guess you could say the dual motor was more like closer to its estimated time, but realistically the rear-wheel drive won in the end, and it went quite quick. I mean, it wasn't supposed to. It was meant to go. It was meant to take much longer, 1 hour and 40 minutes, and it took almost 40 minutes less. 31 minutes less. So very interesting results. And this isn't, again, in a very cold temperature. So it's still around -2 degrees Celsius right now. It's not super duper cold, but nevertheless winter conditions. And this is an LFP battery, which is meant to take quite a hit during the cold period. So that's the interesting part of this test. We're going to redo this test on a different video when both of these cars are warm and prepped, and we'll see if anything changes then. But yeah, interesting results. So which one would you pick? Now that you know, long distance driving, or if you're going on a long trip, it wouldn't make much of a difference, if any. In fact, you might actually get to your destination faster with the rear-wheel drive. Would you spend the extra money on the dual motor?